space everywhere. I believe that even when flying, you should believe in flying to space. And I do. Believe me. And here's the evidence. You may laugh. With the help of an extra special close friend of mine, I was able to create an extravehicular tribute. This is serious. To our Brit. We have a Brit in space. He's a good egg. He's up there. His name's Tim Peake, and this is to honour his very first spacewalk. That's Tim on the left. There's another shot that I was going to use. That was widely distributed by NASA, which I found absolutely extraordinary. It happened a few seconds after he was pulling that really important cable there and dragging that thing over there like that. And what he did was he knew the camera was on him, and he did the most English thing that I've ever seen. He did this. Now in England that's called a cooey. Cooey. It's what your mom did to the neighbours over the fence. You go, cooey, oh. And here he is, orbiting at 17,500 miles an hour, and he managed to find time to remember that he was English and do a cooey, and NASA put it out. It was very sweet. And I couldn't mimic that with the egg. I tried to do it, but his arm kept coming off, so I'm probably confessing too much. But so I don't know. It was a challenge. But space is hard, you know. Sometimes eggs are. I don't know. It's not easy, this stuff. I'm going to finish with a film clip. I've done a lot of work with the UK military over the years. You probably guess I'm not a military kind of guy. You could have paused a bit before that, but I have maximum respect for the military, and I'm an aviation expert, and I love my planes, I love my flying, and so wherever I can, I help out the military. I've got a bit of an obsession with the Second World War, and I've flown several hundred D-Day veterans back to Normandy and fly them every year. It gets a fewer number every year, but I teamed up with my friend Eddie Izzard. You may know a guy called Eddie Izzard, who's he's a good egg as well. And me and Eddie have a vow to the Normandy veterans that when there's one Normandy veteran left, me and Ed will take them back to the beaches. And they've got a dark sense of humour, the guys, and they always, we always wonder what we're saying. There is no way that when there is one Normandy veteran left, that me and Eddie will still be alive, not a chance. So he'll have to go on his own. And they love that. They love that. He won't go on his own, we'll take him. And I've done a lot of PR work for the RAF, and they can't pay me because they're the RAF. You guys, the USAF, you're rolling in money, you know? You've got F-35s coming out your ears. Raptor's an old plane in America, but God's sake, you know. We're still flying Tornadoes, you know. Hurricane, Spitfire, Tornado. That's where we are. F-35s, we're going to be aged over here. We're going to get to see the F-35 at Farnborough this summer. For you guys, that's old news. For us, that's like seeing a spaceship, you know, it's amazing. So I did some PR work for the RAF, and they couldn't pay me. And so in lieu of payments a few years back, they asked if I fancied some early G-force training for my Virgin Galactic trip. I thought, okay. And they said, how about we take you in the back seat of a Tornado at Mach 2 at 500 feet over Loch Ness in Scotland.